Hello, guys, and welcome to another live mini masterclass Monday with me, Coach Ariel. So today we're going to talk about how to meal plan on a budget to hit your goals. So I just want to get right into it. I know last time there was kind of a little bit of chitter chatter at the beginning, and I figure let's just be succinct. So why me? Why should I share this information? I've had over 350 clients to do fat loss, muscle gain. I've had men, women, everyone in between, all ages, all fitness levels, and I myself just lost 45 pounds with mostly home workouts of my own nutrition program last year. And in addition to all that, I have been a certified nutrition coach and certified personal trainer, master fitness level trainer for 9 years. So, with all that being said, I'm so excited to share my top 3 tips with you today to how to meal plan on a budget to hit your goals. Now, even if you don't, I'm going to mention a lot of weight loss here, but all of this still applies if you want to gain muscle. There's really no difference except you'll probably just pick maybe more or less of certain foods because you'll need more calories to gain muscle. If you have any questions about that or anything else, feel free to jump in the chat box or DM me. So, tip number 1. So, this is a huge one, and there's a reason why it's tip number 1. It's probably the most important. You need to meal plan, not prep, obviously, meal plan before you get your groceries. Now, I just helped y'all out a ton today. I posted my meal planning for the week. I'm kind of low on my budget for food this week, so what I did was instead of multiple options per meal, I just picked one breakfast, one lunch, one dinner, and then 3 snacks. That sounds like a lot, but when you're super active like me, it's important to have snacks around the go. So instead of like 2 to 3 options for each meal when I'm super saving money, like I wanted to do for this example, I just do one option for each meal, and that's okay. It's also easy to adjust each meal. Like if you do, like you'll see, I did a breakfast sandwich in my post earlier. You could easily do a bagel with the same ingredients, or you could do some cereal with the eggs. Like it's easy to swap out. So, back to my topic, meal plan prior to getting groceries. This will help you figure out exact quantities, and it can kind of help you figure out what you want to buy in bulk, what will be useful to buy in bulk. A huge issue I see with a lot of my clients is they just assume everything needs to be bought in bulk, when in reality, maybe like some meat, some rice, some pasta, sure, but there are certain things you really don't need in large bulk items, and it's best to meal plan so you can really just put those little stars or note whatever you need to buy in bulk on your grocery list. And then that way you're not wasting a bunch of money also throwing away a lot of bulk food. So, tip number 2, after you meal plan, you want to set a money goal. And I think it's kind of crazy that I was like 26 when I realized that was a good idea. I'm almost 29 now, so it's only been a few years of me understanding that. So, after you set a money goal, after you start meal planning, you'll set a money goal. And this is my favorite like hack is you go on Google your grocery store that you go to if they have a website. I guess it doesn't really work if you go to a market, but if you're like me and you're purchasing at like Safeway or like a larger chain store, go onto the website, and if there's any foods you don't know the ballpark price of, you can just Google it. You can even Google if your store's not on there, like the average price of like a chicken, 6 bagels, a box of cereal, a thing of milk, like a carton of milk. I guess I don't drink regular milk, so mine don't really come in regular cartons, but either way. And it's a huge bonus to be able to predict how much you're going to spend. And then after that, follow up tip for number 2 is you want to have a window. So if, for example, for me, I'm just going to be transparent here. I try to spend about $185, including toiletries, including co-pays for my meds, on my own personal groceries. Sometimes my boyfriend and I will pull together and buy more, and we'll go to a different place like Trader Joe's. But if I'm trying to save money, I set a very strict goal. I pick a place that I know I save money. I usually Instacart, so I have to take into consideration those fees too. Don't forget that. But then you want to set a flexible window. So I normally set mine to be $15 to $25. And that's pretty important because whether you're on Instacart or you're there in person, don't tell me you don't go to the grocery store and realize, oh my God, I did put paper towels on my list. Oh my God. And then it's like, it's like 20 something dollars for that. So what I do is I try and think about like an average to mid-priced item, and I usually set that as my flexible window. Sometimes it's just fun to get an extra snack if I can afford it, and sometimes I don't use that window. Sometimes I actually go under on the window where I'll go $15 lower than I initially planned, but I try and keep it in that general range. Obviously, there's nothing wrong with spending less money, we just don't want to go over the window. So, honestly, yeah, and I even put in my note here, like, I always forget ketchup, I always forget paper towels, and I forget, oh, I did today. I forgot sponges. My boyfriend's gonna kill me. I don't have any sponges. I'm gonna have to pick that up. I hope that someone watches this whole thing and laughs at that too. I literally wrote in my note, don't forget to buy a sponge or, sponges, and I forgot. But I didn't forget the other things, so that's good. So, the third tip is to hold yourself accountable. So, I'm a fitness coach, as y'all probably have figured out if you're in this video or watching. And so, a big part of my life is helping people set goals and then achieving them. And I think it's very interesting that so many people, myself included again, think to themselves, oh, I'll just get better at that. It's like, if you don't set an intention or a goal in this case and then act on it, like take action steps towards that goal, do you honestly think you're going to be able to just like spend less money over time? No, unless you kind of guess at it, which is, again, not, it's going to take a long time to guess your way into spending less. So I would say like a year ago, no, it was probably less. No, it was probably a year ago. My friend Cassidy, I love her. She recommended the Mint app, M like in mom, INT, Mint. I'm kind of sad because they just told me today over email they're moving to Credit Karma, which I'll see how I like it. But I highly recommend like a tracking app for your spending. And whether you track everything or just your groceries, it can be really nice to see how your attempts are paying off at spending less over time. But especially with something like Mint, or I assume Credit Karma is just doing the same thing, only it's under their name. You can actually filter your spending by like month, by where you're spending, all these cool things like what type of spending. So if it's a lot of groceries, you can even see how much you spent on groceries over the month. With just a goal being to over time realistically decrease it. You're not going to spend $20 if you're a mom with 3 kids on groceries unless you're going in for literally one thing. So it's important to be realistic about your goals. And the other thing is not to be lazy about them. So if you notice, just like with fitness, you're setting a goal, you're even acting on it, and you're just not seeing progress, you need to figure out what's going on there. You need to assess your barriers and assess your strengths too, and see how can I play into my strengths here. Maybe a Mint app isn't good for you, or the Credit Card app, whatever. Maybe you need like a notebook, like an actual physical tracker, because you're like some of my friends where even an app doesn't really hit you. You really need to feel the full gravity of the spending you're doing. So whatever works for you, I want you to tag me on your next little grocery list or grocery trip. My Instagram or TikTok is at Mermaid Fitness by Ariel, and it's all one word. Or you can tag my YouTube, which is at Ariel Flicker 7811. I'll put that in the comments below. But just like always, if you tag me on socials with your grocery shopping, your budgeting, or you tag me when you're watching this video, so a screenshot, a selfie of you watching the video, whatever, you can get super creative, you'll be automatically entered to win my VIP week. And you can see some of my posts about the details of that. I'll just summarize it really quick. One of my offers that I have right now is VIP month. So as you special ladies get a super, super secret discount on that already, which is $80 off. But then if you enter into this giveaway where you just post on socials about watching this mini masterclass, you get a VIP week you can enter in, which is the same thing as VIP month, only it's a free week of coaching. So VIP month is $400. So imagine getting a free week. That's like $100 for free of coaching. You get meal planning help, you get workout help, you get mindset help, you get Voxer coaching access so we can talk all day long if you want to, and you get a Zoom call with me. So it's a really good deal. Again, just for watching and educating yourself, I would personally do it myself. So on that note, I do want to mention that if you're in this special group or you're on my email list, you do get $80 off VIP month. And VIP month is a really awesome service, especially for people who are like feeling really motivated or excited to get started on their fitness goals, maybe for this year, just in general, but have a lot of questions about like, can I work out at home? Do I have to go to the gym? If I'm at the gym, how many sets? What exercise? What reps? If I'm at home, do I need equipment? What body weight exercises? I also help with things like Can I eat at restaurants? How do I stay healthy there? Meal planning, all of it's custom, so it's really exciting stuff. And again, $80 off. It brings the first month down to 320, and then after that, we can just talk about the details. So I'm willing to even extend that in the first 3 months for my VIP special group. So again, I can add the payment link below. And if anyone has any questions about my VIP month or my other offer, which is if you're really committed and really ready to seriously hit the ground running, I do have a 6 month coaching package. And this is, if you've made it this far, you deserve to hear this. I have a crazy coupon where it's $510 off the 6 month package, and you can already use a payment plan, so it makes it like so affordable. I love the 6 month plan because that's where like the crazy results happen. I had a woman go from literally same story as me, size 20 to size 10 in that. I had a guy win a powerlifting meet in that. I had a guy lose 30 pounds in that program. I had a woman lose 40 pounds in that program. We see amazing results with VIP month, but you have to keep in mind that's just 1 month, whereas 6 month transformation package is half a year spent with me, plus, 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 plus. If you do the 6 month package, you get all sorts of cool bonuses like access to every workout program I've ever written, all of the recipe packs I have. That's just like years worth of recipes at your fingertips. So it's all good news. I'm so excited for y'all. I'm gonna keep this one short and sweet because if you can't tell, I have a cold, and I'm a little tired of talking already. If you have any questions for me, I know I'm a little bit of a rambler. I'm working on my public speaking here. I am so excited to answer. So feel free to DM me, hit me up on Facebook, hit me up on Instagram. I love to hear from you, and I'm so grateful you listened in today. I see there was one person who listened, and I see one reaction. So thank you. I'm so excited, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.